All right, players, welcome everybody. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to Returners Hideout number 323. We are back. It is Wednesday. Welcome. It is so good to see everybody. Oh, welcome to Spoiler Week. We will be sharing our spoiler. Thank you to Square Enix for the opportunity. Not that they watch the stream. How's everybody doing out there today? Hopefully doing well. Just me. I'm hanging out here with Moogle Woogle. Get ready to stream. We've got 16, believe it or not. I'm sorry, I had one gentleman drop, but we got 15 players tonight. What a lot of people for a Wednesday night coming out here, man. Everybody's excited. We're getting into it. March is right around the corner. It's time to kind of shake off the doldrums of the winter, even though we just had a huge storm if you're over here on the East Coast. And we are getting ready to just kind of settle back into the competitive season. So we're starting it off. Let's see, we got Greg saying you got a new brew that he thinks I'll like, and he's hoping it will go well. Well, let's see, where are you at, brother? You're against Key, the mighty return of one of the winningest players ever on the weekly here. Key is back this week. Of course we're gonna fire that game up. Let's go ahead and let's see what you're up to, brother. The Key, that's right, hashtag the Key. Key the Master. Still waiting for him. Well, to be fair, I did give you guys a bit of time. I like, you know how I like my even numbers, dude. And I don't think it's fair to give people less than a full 5 minutes to get each other together. So, you know, when I end up posting down like a 7 or an 8, you know me, I go all the way to the next 5. Anyway, time for you to mute stream. It's time for us to jump into your game. Good luck, brother. Good luck to Key as well. And let's see. Oh my god, I love seeing the entire thing just filled up with RBA tables, man. It always makes it feel like we're popping off on Octagon, dude. Like, I hope other people on Octagon see that and they get excited that the game feels like it's doing really well. Although we probably have all the people on Octagon, but you know. Anyway. You think ever people from other games click the show all games and see all these tables on Wednesday night for Final Fantasy and they perk up? I wonder if anybody has found us through Octagon. Anyway, let's go ahead and pop in. We've got table 4 here. Goodness, we have so many greats out here tonight. So many jammers. Alright, we're going live in game. RVA Chopter 9 in the sky. Oh, my man is playing. Is it? Dude, I was about to say it's 12 or it's Sky Pirates, but you don't know because it's just a blue dude named Larsa. Kawana. Okay, he's got like a new Scion thing going on here, but I see Larsa, Kawana, Ash, Arianger, Summoner. Okay, so this is we're doing quote-unquote mono water, but we're trying to use like Arianger, Kawana to kind of cheat it. That's cute. And Thornton's here. Oh, this is a Leo deck. This is a 1 CP Leo deck. If I've ever seen one, brother. Tell me I'm wrong. I mean, we'll see. Oh, and Wall 7 is here to check that goofy shit you're doing and see if it stands up to the sniff test. Wall is gonna hit Samurai and Brother. Oh, we've got some interesting shit going on over here, dude. We got Wall 7 Crystals, Wall 7 Barts type stuff. Oh, baby. Alright, let's get some names on the screen since the game's on the screen. These players deserve their recognition. They deserve their flowers. Okay. What does 1 CP Leo do? Oh, what an excellent question. 1 CP Leo, 1 CP Water Leo. He says you can only cast him if if you control characters of cost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And if you do control characters of all those costs, then you can cast the Leo for 1 CP, and he reveals the top 5 cards of your deck, and allows you to cast 1 card from those top 5 without paying its cost. Maybe it's not a Leo deck. I just saw I saw like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 all in his hand in like the first 2. Maybe it really is just mono water and he's kind of cheating some lightning stuff in there. Maybe that's why he thought I'd like it. Brother, I don't know. Maybe I got myself too excited too fast. I was like, it's Leo. 2, 4, 5, 6. No, instead I think we're just taking... I think the reason that Greg thinks I'm going to like this deck is because it's taking advantage of Ash, and if I've been consistently high on anything, it's this card for sure. I love this card so much. Oh, EX, ba-ding! Kill that guy. Yeah, so never mind. This has got way too many real things in it. Although Thancred's kind of like... See, I keep getting pulled in these two directions, because he's kind of like a huge Leo target. He's like one of the all-times. But he also actually works in this deck as a Water Lightning Scion of the 7th Dawn. So that's kind of interesting too. And let's revisit this guy. Let's read this guy real quick, because all these new Scions came out and this watercolor combo is actually good for them. And this guy is so old at this point. Opus 12. It's worth a revisit. So let's see. We got... When Thancred enters the field, choose a forward in your break zone. If its cost is equal to or less than the number of water forwards and or water backups you control, play it onto the field. So the nice thing about kind of having that mono water quote-unquote lean to it is that, I mean, Thancred's already ready to play a 4-drop, even if he gets removed by the time this thing resolves, and if he sticks around, he's already looking at a 5-drop, so that's pretty good. Then when Thancred attacks, choose an active forward opponent controls, and its cost is equal to or less than the number of lightning forwards and or backups you control break it. So that one's a little trickier. He obviously counts himself. Urianger backup does not count for this one. He just produces lightning, but he is not a lightning backup. So we'll see. I guess the thing that I'm missing is seeing a 1 CP card that's not Leo, and Greg's already done a very few cards in here, so maybe it's not... I don't know, we've got 3 different 2 CP backups on the backline too, so that's a pretty strong indication that this is just a normal water lightning, or mono water quote-unquote lightning deck, and that we're not doing Leo shenanigans, but... You turned on the stream on your TV and your girlfriend thought you were watching porn, dude? Damn, is it because of the smooth, sultry tones of my voice, or this porno saxophone that's playing in the background? Or a little bit of both, you know what I'm saying? We've got Loperate, dude. This is maybe because she thinks it's a little porn because of the sloppy loppy off the toppy, dude. A little column A and a little column B. Yeah, well. Loperate's gonna come in, he's gonna do that thing we do. Look at the top 2 cards, or draw the top 2 cards rather, take a card from our hand and put it on the bottom of our deck. So again, just because I started the topic, I'm going to keep talking about Leo, even though I'm maybe less than that. I'm like 70 to 75% sure this is not a Leo deck. He might just be a thing that is also happening in here, but no, I think this is just mono water. I think the gimmick is that we're taking advantage of things like Ash, but we're playing all these lightning cards that are also multi-element, so that we can do Koana stuff, so that we can do like Thancred and dual element lightning. But the cool thing about a card like Loperate is when you are playing decks that have hits that you have in your hand that you don't want yet, you can just put them back. Of course, it's always just a good card because card quality is a type of card advantage, and we really love increasing our card quality. But it is also good for putting things like realm targets back into your deck, for putting things like ashes to the bottom of your deck before you're at 6 backups, you know? Savor the flavor for later. Axstar has come down and is doing the thing Axstar does. Axstar is escorting a forward off the field on the other side of the table, so we're going to freeze first, play, and then do damage. So we're going to play Alpha No here. We're going to search our deck for any character, probably going to be a Warrior of Light. There it is. 4-color Warrior Light is getting searched. Hey, look at these guys, dude. We must be doing something right again. We're getting back to the old The old Botterinos, dude. Hit him with the ban hammer. Slam-a-bama. Bad bot, that's right, dude. Don't worry, we got it. We got it. There's a little weirdness with the Streamlabs thing. I can't just do it from OBS anymore. But I got it. We go to the old Stream Manager, folks. Send this person to the Shadow Realm. Ban. It's funny because their comment was highlighted like bright red in my Stream Manager chat. So it's like, it knows, but it didn't just take care of it. Come on. Come on. Oh, and then it's also reporting your comment because your comment includes their comment in your in your thing. That's okay. You're fine. Goodbye, bot. Well, see, that's the you might have been watching porn if you clicked on that ill-advised spite link. I think it's funny that the porn bot is spamming from a compromised account that's called ill-advised. You don't say. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Wall 7 does have its its forwards all down and does have its colors online. We have Goliath online. Let's look. So we've got the 4 Warrior of Light colors in our hand. Then we've got Ice and Lightning in here, so we're missing Light. So if we got if we have a Light Wall for the special and a Gilgamesh, we're cooking. But the color requirements start to get pretty specific there, right? So we'd only have the Fire backup, so we would need an Ice card from our hand and the Gilgamesh. And the Light Warrior Light in our hand. And we know one of the cards in our hand was this 4-color Warrior Light for Ultimate Shield, which we just used now. So that would be literally all 4 cards in Key's hand. So that had to be a very specific hand that he's holding there. I don't think that that's going to be the exact contents of that grip. So we'll see. We've got the Wall Special is getting fleeced out here by Lightning, trying to remove the Axstar so that Axstar cannot maintain this reign of terror. And now we're going to slam old Greggy Gilgamesh out here on the field, and we're going to... of course, there's no forward of cost 1 to target, so we will be removing cards from our opponent's break zone to try to mitigate the Warrior of Light stuff here. We're removing the dual element Zeromus and the 4-color Warrior of Light to try to hit the easiest way for our opponent to have all those colors represented. However, I think that has effectively, well, that has brought us down below 5. So we have Wind, Fire, and Ice right now in there. And water is really hard for us to get without the Warrior Light, I believe, in this build, it looks like. Plus, of course, we got Light to deal with, and then Earth. And Lightning. Oh, Lightning's gonna be tough, too, without the multi-element guys. Yeah, pretty smart Gilgamesh there. However, we are still pretty dead from attacks, so we're gonna have to stabilize behind these 5 backups. This is when it's really unfortunate that 2 of our Ashes are already in the discard pile, because this is when she shines. This is when we need our Queen to stabilize this board real fast, or at least to help do it. At least to help do it. Oh, alright, we've got Alphino turning sideways, doing his thing. Lightning is going to block here, and we're using the Switch Schemata, so we do have the S, because we've got a whole bunch of Lightnings in the deck. It is Lightning, Water Lightning after all, so we are taking advantage of the Odins and the Dual Element Lightning. So, I apologize. Greg's going to watch this back, and he's going to hear me get all excited about the Leo thing on, like, turn 3, and he's going to be like, no, what? No, man. And then, you know, a much more normal, but very cool Water Lightning build here is still very interesting, but, you know. Sorry, I had it wrong, brother. Sorry, I had it wrong. Alright. We got lightning. Switch schematic here and removing the Warrior of Light from the game. Did we flash? This is an Anon, dude. Oh no, switch schematic just removes it from the game until the end of the turn, right? Then we played Zidane main 2, and then she came back in, that's right, okay. I was like, how do we do that in response to switch? We just didn't move the lightning, it's fine. Alright, so now we're going back to the limit break. It's not super great. And we're gonna go ahead and just snap off the Axe Star here. No protection this time. Probably holding off on anything else, anything further, unless there's an Ash in our hand. No, we're not that lucky, so we're gonna pass here. You think we got 6 CP Leviathan in this deck? I don't think so. We probably got the one more Ash. We have Thordins though. The thing is, yeah, he did just spend the cloud. We can Lunafreya though still. We can Lunafreya. I think next turn, if we don't have just like an obviously strong play, it might be a little Lunafreya turn. Just try to set up. I mean, if we can hit the Ash on Lunafreya, that's incredible because you get a double kill. But if we hit Thornton and Cersei Ash, that's pretty good too. How are you, my king? Oh, brother, that crown is yours. You've dropped it. I'm doing just fine. How about you? The beast in the east, brother. How you holding up in this weather, king? You snowed in? They rolling you around outside like a snowman? That's how I would be. I'd be rolling around outside like a Katamari. Think RNG Ranger, dude. When you put RNG in cast like that, I just think Ranger from Final Fantasy 11. I think Ranger just likes Logan better during our matches. RNG likes him, dude. He's got the god hands on you. Can't set up a board or do damage before staring down lethal. That can be tough, dude. That can be tough. Are we gonna get a Snugs cam anytime soon? Well, to be fair, technically people could always pay for it. You can make me do it. I don't know, maybe. Maybe if you behave yourself and eat all your vegetables, dude. God damn it, dude. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay. Alright. Sorry, there's a reason it says make me, okay? It's a whole thing. Alright, let me close that. It's normally not a whole thing, but right now it is, so let's see. Is that good? Let's check. Turn it off. Okay, good, that'll work. Alright, you've earned it. Literally, you earned it, you paid for it. Alright. Turn the guy behind me off. Cool. Oh, I definitely gotta clean my glasses. Alright, I got myself all together for you, brother. There you go. Okay. We're on, okay? We're here. For you. For all of you. For Tyler and for Brett. All the homies. Twilight Assassin getting the kisses and... That's for you. Alright. Oh yeah, brother. That's the good stuff. What's going on? I'm drinking coffee out of my coffee cup. As one does, and I'm just about out of coffee in my coffee cup, so I'll be switching to this Coke Zero. We're prepared. Everything except one thing. Haven't gambled in so long. Oh, that's what it is. That's why I've got to run the gambles, actually, to take the power away. All right, let me get this back over here. I see too many copies of me right now. Let's minimize this. What did I miss? This isn't Dylan? That's okay. Then I don't love you. We've got 2 crystals over here. What did we... I'm zooming in. I'm zooming in. I'm zooming in. What do we got? Enhance. We hit Elena. Okay. Now our opponent unfortunately has their Sidwalk over there. We're stabilizing hard, dude. What we did the Luna Freya turn and I wasn't here for it, dog? Did we hit this Aranea off the Luna Freya Aranea? Is that what happened? Oh, we're getting the Ash back? It's all coming up. It's all coming up. Greg right now, dude. We're in there. We're stabilizing hard. Oh my god, I missed this. This whole thing turned all the way around. Greg, I'm so sorry. They paid me to walk away. They paid me to walk away. There's never too many copies of me. There are when it's me. Like looking at me, I mean. Sounds like they're landing a damn plane outside, man. Alright, so we got the Gilgamesh though. Is it just over? Is it over? So I don't see, do I see lightning and do I see light? I do see lightning. I don't see light. It looks like they've been removed or tucked. Oh shit, but we don't need it all. We just need a little, baby. We're gonna Kuja, dull one guy out of the way, then attack with Gilgamesh, and we do have the 5 colors, so we get the dull and freeze as well as the haste, brother. So it actually looks like, despite getting so close... Oh, Gilgamesh, you dirty dog. 1 card in hand, nothing for it. Nothing for it, dude. Salute. Goodbye. Dude, the Leviathan coming at the wrong time. He's saying, damn those EXs. It's part of why the man built this deck, I'm sure, dude. I mean, you don't put 3 Thordens in this without, you know... Yeah, Water Lightning does it. Yeah, exactly. You don't just do that unless you're just trying to crank that count, baby. Well, very cool deck. I had it wrong at first, but oh man, we even had a Zoro Jaw that I fucking missed, bro. I missed the coolest turns of this deck, but very neat stuff. Love to see this from Greg. Alright, let's switch tables. Yeah, what do you see? What are you talking about? The Snugsy cam, dude? It's right here. This is the Snugsy cam. Inspired by the new Olmia, dude. Oh. Talk to me about this Final Fantasy XI character, King. You know I love me new Final Fantasy XI art. I shared that picture to all my Final Fantasy XI buddies. Oh, what is this? Who is sending me a thing? I don't need to see this. I got like 6 messages on Facebook. China being asked what my favorite pie flavor is. I feel like that's a really loaded question. Like, technically, my favorite kind of pie is a pizza pie, you know what I'm saying? I'm just kidding, hold on. Is like a key lime. But that's not really like, you know, if you're going for like, hey, what's your favorite pie flavor? And I say key lime, I feel like that's outside of the first ring of pie. Like that's annoying. Like lemon meringue, coconut custard, banana pudding, key lime, that's like the second ring. That's like the goddammit, I gotta go somewhere special for. Like, I don't know why I'm being asked this, but those are like a step afar, you know what I mean? If you say something like cherry, blueberry, apple, pumpkin, even, you're right up the middle. You're pitching right up the middle. And it's easy to accommodate that. So, you know, it makes me kind of want to play it like easy to get, you know? Because I don't know why I'm being asked. So I'm going to say I love a good key lime pie. But they're kind of weird sometimes. So, like, apple is a safe number 2. That's what I'm saying. I'll let you guys know. Nobody cares. No one cares. I'll let you know what happens with the pie story. Pie saga. Okay. I've addressed my pinging telephone. And now, back to the games. We've got table 2, 3, and 6 are still cooking. I care. Alright, June. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. June, I'll let you know. I'll keep you updated on the pie situation. As it unfolds. As it bakes. She was like, no, you don't understand. I'm invested. Holy shit, dude. See, like, now those are no doubt, those are delicious pies. But there's no shot that that I would answer the question with that, even if that was truly my favorite kind of pie. Because I feel like, you know, they might be asking because there's a chance I might be consuming this pie of my selection in the near future. Alright. Oop. Our Vanadil can. That's not what we're trying to do. We're trying to change our tables here. We have a drop. June dropped because they're tired. I'm sorry, June. Well, hopefully you can still hang out with us here. You know, you guys used your channel points for troll things like making me turn on my webcam, but maybe we've forgotten what kind of night it is tonight. Oh, I've got some results to put in. I've got 6 tables worth of results to put in. Table 2, Richie took a 7-5 over Brendan. Wonder what Richie's up to this week. We got table 6, Brian taking a 7-4 over Anthony. Richie's been on some Final Fantasy 8 brews with Terra stuff recently. I always love that. Brian's been doing some really cool Final Fantasy 4 stuff, as he always does. At table 4, Key took a 7-4 over Greg in a very close mono water, or quote-unquote water lightning, but mono water-ish lean versus wall 7 deck, so that's pretty neat. We've got table 7, Logan, 7-0 over Kurt. Kurt just RNGesus. Ranger Jesus was not helping Kate, or Kurt. Sorry, Kurt, didn't mean to swap you there. Table 5, we've got Muhammad, 7-3 over June. Oh, my brother, the muscle himself. Is it still playing? Still jamming strong at table 3? We might have to watch that game next round, no matter what. But he's still playing, I think. So let's get over there. And table 1, DJ got a 7-3 over Tyler. All right. I'll stick around. The attorney brain's not working. It's totally, I totally get it. Totally get it. Sometimes it's just like, I don't feel like thinking, dude. I just want to like consume content and just vibe. I'm trying to second monitor the stream, catch a spoiler, be here for the vibes, and like play whatever cozy game I'm playing right now. I don't know what you're playing right now. I don't know what consumes your free time. For me, it is I wear it on my sleeve and it is clear. Oh my god, I just switched those words twice. Clear and plain to see on the screen. Jesus Christ, guys. Maybe I need a break. Maybe I need to drop. One of you guys can just take over for tonight. Alright. This one's still going. Sadness, I lost, this person says. That's what they said. It's okay. Look, you know what? We can't win them all. But we can just do better the next time. The best we can do is the best we can do. Now, Mr. Final Max did redeem to give us a hint about the spoiler, and I did, of course, see Muhammad redeem for me to fill up my water. So I will go get water. I will go get water for you, Muhammad. Oh. I got here just in time to see Irving, who is playing his Earth, Wind, Crystals as always, get smashed by Fire, Wind, Stranger, paired to Final Fantasy. Okay, alright, we're not gonna talk about this one, but we're sure gonna watch the next round, dog. I love this already, dude. I love what I'm looking at already. I love the backup. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, Tabitha, I'm all in. Tabitha, I'm all in. I can't wait to watch this next game. Mr. American Muscle, I am sorry. But what a fun looking idea, the deck that you just lost to. We will share it with stream in around here. Alright, give us a hint about the spoiler. Mr. Kurt, since you are the one who redeemed your points there, what kind of hint would you like? Yeah, that's right. Stranger of Paradise, Final Fantasy Origins, dude. I just saw Sappho in full force. You want the category, my friend? You want the category? What's the category, folks? Alright. You're gonna get a musical hint for the category. The podcast listeners know. That's right, brother. Alright, we're switching tables. Is this gonna get us struck? Is this gonna get us struck? sometimes playing the JRPGs while chilling is kind of its own cozy vibe. For the RPG gamers, that kind of is our cozy, you know? Just grinding. Grinding is a cozy game. Alright, this is all I got for you, Mr. Kurt. There's nothing cozier than grinding, ain't that the truth? Alright, that's it. Now, no, for sure. Dude, Persona 3 Reload, so I'm going to hang on this for 1 second and just talk about, as I get the pairings up, let me make sure those are posted first. I'm going to hang on this and talk about the music in that game. So I love Persona, and I played Persona 3, and then of course I was very excited to get the remake of this game. It was such a good game, and I've listened to music all the time. And they do have, of course, they have the redone music. They have all the original music, all redone music, more tracks that have the same leitmotifs and like nods to the original tracks, dude. But when I first walked into town at night and heard Color Your Night, the new track for Persona 3 Reload, I literally just stopped. And I was like, what the hell is this song? This is so good. No, this is incredible. That song is so good. I literally just sat there like staring at the screen. Like, how could they have, dude, how did they just make such a perfect new banger and they weave it right into the same soundtrack. My man Lotus Juice, New Jersey born and raised native Lotus Juice, rapping his heart out. Absolutely incredible. Yeah. Anyway, I got 2 drops in, which unfortunately does not alleviate our buy situation. So Irving's out, and I believe I had one more. I have June is out. All right. Okay, pairings are going up, and those guys have been untagged. Okay, perfect. Oh man, I'm about to miss the 7:55, brother. It's gonna be 8 o'clock, and we'll be called at 8:40. Who's joining my Final Fantasy jazz group, dude? Who's joining my little 4-piece, dude? Oh fuck it, we can have as many people in this little gang as we want, dude. If you can play a shaker full of salt if you want, dude. Let's have a little jazz jam, man. I miss jamming, brother. I'll tell you what. I don't know. People maybe probably don't know this. I guess it's funny how many. Look, certain things start to make me feel old, man. And one of them is when I realize, like, things that used to be like my core identity are an entire fucking lifetime ago. Like, I used to play out every night. I used to play out 3 nights a week in bands. I've played all kinds of clubs and bars and shows. I used to spend every day of the week playing music, practicing music, writing music, jamming, just like hanging out. Like I had this whole project right before COVID where it was just me and the boys, like getting back to just like easy feel good music. There's like really folky kind of stuff. Like I've done everything from like crazy proggy math metal to like clap along, sing along wedding shit, dude, and I miss all of it, man, because I'll tell you what happens when you move far away from the place you've lived your whole life, especially post-COVID, man. How the fuck do you find these people again, man? How do I find my people again? I don't know. It requires an awful lot of, like, going out of my way to do it. It's just hard. It's just hard. So I haven't played a damn thing. My bass is frowning at me from the corner. My guitar, my production shit doesn't know what to do. Who knows, brother? That's not what we do anymore. Now we play, we do, FFTCG. 12 voice lessons for a couple years before COVID shut it. Dude, COVID fucked the live music industry, man. It's so bad. Like, so bad. And it did not recover because people just found an alternative, man. And then once they find an alternative and it's easy, there's just no incentive for them to go back, man. The pairings are going up in 1 minute, man, because I post the pairings on the every fives. Don't fucking give me that shit like I didn't remember, motherfucker! He's waiting for the 5. See, he knows. I already had it typed all out to say begins at 8 and we'll be called at 8:40. The violin hasn't been used for 25 years, just haven't felt it. Yeah, man, you know what? You gotta force yourself to do it every once in a while, I think, because it's like nothing's gonna make you go do it again, but if you do it again, every once in a while I take out the... Alright, here's one for you guys, ready? I'm like a... I'm a jazz clarinetist, alright? There's that one for you. So, on top of many other things. On top of the guy who played in the bands where he had to, like... I had to get an Iron Cobra double pedal and spend, like, hours a day practicing my double pedal to keep up with the, like, to play the fucking drums for these insane proggy metal projects. Meanwhile... Also, like, I love Benny Goodman. Just like ripping a sing, sing, sing. But, definitely, like, I just take it out every once in a while and just rip it, dude. And it like, fills you with that kind of, like, I don't know, man. It's just like a type of joy. Just art, dude. COVID destroyed my teenage years. That sucks. I can't even imagine. Ran Wendigo tonight, but it was not his night. I've seen the nights where it's Wendigo's night, man. I love that. But sure, we saw the Stranger of Paradise thing happening, which I thought was really interesting. I kind of really liked the Stranger of Paradise deck that we were seeing on the other side of the table from you, and I might just be poking my head into that in a second here. You can do two things. Not well, brother. Not as well as I like to do them. I don't know, I like to commit. Alright, the pairings are up, the players are splitting back into the rooms. And we've talked enough about me. If you guys really wanted to to spin around and fuck around and find out, though, you could always... SoundCloud.com/Snugsy will get you somewhere. It's just been like a decade since there's been anything real going on there. Alright, what do we got? You need a new set soon? It feels like it's been so long since you built new stuff. That's funny because I kind of feel like I skipped this set entirely. Like I just didn't build this set at all, bro. I literally put 3 Schultz in my Dancers deck and I don't even think that was a good idea. But then I didn't get punished. Actually, I did. I literally got punished in the finals, but... You know what I mean. Alright, so... The tables are up. We are going to watch... We talked about it. We gotta see it. Table 2. So it's gonna be Muhammad versus Tabitha. Tabitha's got such a cool deck going on tonight. We gotta take a look. The end of the year set is always just passed up, man. I know. Well, the thing is, I played in an event. Where the heck were you guys? Okay. I was at the Winter Cup. But the thing is, I just played the deck I played at Nats. I just played the deck I still believed in the most, and you know, I've been given no reason not to still believe in it the most. Literally, I would leave that tournament and I would just like, I would change a card. You know? I'm feeling good. Alright, live in game, let's go. Oh, we're here just in time to see Realm. Alright, we made it. Oh, we gotta change the names. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Oh, the magic of live editing. We've got Tabitha. And we've got Muhammad. I'm gonna go for the full thing, we'll see if it fits. Surely I got you. Hell yeah, Muhammad, we fit right in there. Check it. Boom. Alright. Oh, I gotta scoot it over a little bit, but we got you. Oh, Yog? And a little Yog to top it off? Okay, so this is very much a mono water monsters. We've got Tros, which is one of the tells. Yog Rosh, Sarah, Tros, Ram, Apkalu, mono water. Muhammad is a mono water enjoyer. Muhammad probably played a little mono water before it, but let me tell you, if you weren't around in the 2018 season, correct me if I'm wrong, folks, I think it was 2018 season, mono water Veritas of the Dark. Muhammad was a terror on mono water Veritas. He was playing that deck and he was popping off. He was performing very, very well at all levels of events, and was certainly a force to be reckoned with on the mono water Veritas deck. I think he really enjoyed that deck, and I think ever since then has had that warm spot in his heart for the baby blues. So oh, we got Alexander. Alexander just gonna... We're shooting our Chaos Advent. Okay, folks, I gotta figure out what the fuck is going on here. I gotta figure out what's going on here. Let's go ahead. Let's highlight it in the chat because I gotta feel this guy's gonna be leaving the field. Alright. When Chaos Advent is put from the field into the break zone, reveal the top 7 cards of your deck. Play up to one category, Stranger of Paradise, Final Fantasy Origins forward, Sopfo from here on out tonight because we can't be bothered with that. Forward among them onto the field, then shuffle the other cards revealed and return them to the bottom of your deck. This forward's element becomes dark. So when it's put from the field to the break zone, the thing you play becomes dark. Okay, you play one character from them among the field. So we killed our own Chaos Advent for 4 CP, and we played Jack Garland. Okay. The field is very expensive. Jack Garland is also card named Garland in all situations. At the beginning of the attack phase during each of your turns, choose a category of soft foe card in your break zone and add it back to your hand. If you control a dark forward, so Jack Garland is dark now, he can't be chosen by summons or ability. Oh, I got there. It was the last sentence. Okay. My man Jack Garland cannot be chosen. That's just happening. That's already true. Might have been 2019. You're right, Kurt. I think it was 2019. Thank you. You were correct. 2018 was too early for Veritas. Okay, so Jack Garland is now, it's like, hey, I'm gonna shoot my own guy. Is that fine? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, boop. Just kidding. Guess what? He's here and now he's dark. There's now no longer a response window here. He just can't be chosen by stuff. So he's gonna be sticking around. I mean, I'll tell you, in a standard mono water build, it's gonna be Marlboro that gets us through this. And we're gonna have to Marlboro somebody else. But we can also get Marlboro on the attack trigger. But Marlboro will get us out of this one. We do have an answer. That means that's why Water and Water Lightning are the worst matchups for my dancers, is because they have the answers. They got answers for dancers, turns out. Going with the Lena. And we've got only 6 cards in our discard pile right now, but just kind of signaling that this is something we are valuing highly. We're certain we're going to be able to get that play in soon, and when we do, our opponent's got no backups, and they're going to have very few forwards, and it'll just kind of disassemble whatever they've got going on over there. Muhammad is working on assembling a very large advantage. His board is getting huge, and eventually when he does find those Marlboros and get through this little defense that we've set up for ourselves, things are going to be pretty tough for Tabitha, unfortunately. Although, until then, I like this. This is pretty cool, man. Legend Princess Sarah. Choose one forward until the end of this turn. Against this forward cannot be chosen by EX Burst. Okay, word. You can only use this ability during your main phase and only once per turn. And then discard a Job Princess. Choose a forward during this turn. The next damage dealt to becomes 0 instead. Okay, so she currently isn't doing anything for our boy Jack, because he can't be chosen by Dick anyway. But she will be doing something for Neon! Neon! Who's ready for Resident Evil 9? Requiem? Yes, gamers. Yes, gamers! Did we get to play Leon S. Kennedy again? Yes. A man's man. Jack Garland turning sideways, and Snovlinka, see ya later, going right to the damage over there. This is a very interesting card that we've been picking in mono water decks recently, because she's just a bit of a fucking, a little bit of a closer, dude. She's a little bit of a, just an aggression that mono water doesn't normally have. So, helping you finish games, helping you get the damage, and especially because it's so easy to clear the way for her with your bounces and your things like Sahagan Chiefs and your Lena Leviathans and stuff. It's easy for you to move the blockers out of the way. So having something with haste that you can play down that can attack for double damage right there really can help you sneak these games out of nowhere, man. It gives mono water a little bit more finishing power, which is something it can struggle to have. That's why I like early forward pressure, because it does a lot more for you. Now see, we gave him another forward, so we can Marlboro the other forward, and then Jack Garland is open, and then we're gonna op Kalu to Jack Garland, and then it's all Jover. If we didn't give him another forward, he could still do it by Marlboroing his own witch, which would be a little bit of a problem. But or playing like a Leo and Marlboroing it rather. But unfortunately, we played this Neon, so we're gonna zoop. We're gonna zoop the Neon. She's very dead, as is Jack Garland. This might be like, oh, he can't be targeted because he's Dark Dog. Nice try. You can't finish him with the, wait. But we used Marlboro. Oh, okay, never mind. He typed Marlboro, and then they typed O in all caps. I was like, wait, he didn't do that in the wrong order, right? He didn't, like, do it on top, and he just typed Marlboro. I'm like, okay, good. I'm like, wait. We didn't try to stack that, weird. Yeah, so unfortunately, we're gonna go ahead and give a salute to Strangers of Paradise, and I think we're gonna be moving on to another table here. Tabitha, we don't need to televise this. I'm so sorry that this has happened to you. It just didn't shake out. Very, very cool. Really liked sneaking in the untargetable guy. Unfortunately, against a deck with the Marlboro in it, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. What are our other games? We got Muhammad versus Tabitha. We got DJ Brock versus Richie. What the heck is going on at table 1? Let's go to table 1 and see what's what. Oh, baby. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I'm sorry. No offense. No offense meant for me leaving your game. Okay, we're switching gears. All right, we've got mono win versus the Final Fantasy VIII stuff, but a much more of a mono laning or just a laning ice lean. In fact, we're even using Rains and Lagunas, which I have not seen. This is on DJ's side of the table. So Richie is actually playing mono wind, which is not something that we've seen a lot of Richie playing. Very interesting to see mono wind here. Mono wind 2 weeks in a row for us. Not usually one that has a lot of representation. But we've got what is much closer to a more lightning focused, lightning ice Final Fantasy VIII on the other side of the table. And if Richie knows any cards inside now, he knows those Final Fantasy VIII cards. He's been playing Final Fantasy VIII. At first, I just assumed Richie was the one on the bottom here. He's been playing Final Fantasy VIII for this entire set, pretty much, even longer than that. But he has been playing a lot of it this set with Terra, especially the new Terra card. Man, a Final Fantasy 13 character, huh? Who could they be? What kind of card? Ba-ba-ba-ba. Richie with the big My man, did he steal Seymour? My man. My man. Zidane plays Seymour. Wow. That's a gross steal. That's pretty good. Can't hate him for that. Holy, dude. Eden, dude. 15,000 damage to Seymour and to Atomos. Did he has 2 Edens that turn? He has 2 Edens, folks? Yeah, dude, he sure did. Eden cost 3 because Irvine died. Oh, that's a great point. Good catch, Richie. He's like, just pay 1 more, it's fine. Oh damn, Richie hit him with the trust move, dude. That's what you love. This is one thing I'll tell you what. I like to think that because of the way that we have people sign up for stuff here, and we have people like use their names, and people like know who each other are and are accountable for that stuff. He says like, "Hey man, you were supposed to discard a card," and the guy goes, "Were you just supposed?" He's like, "All right, what do you want to do? Do you want to like randomly discard a card because I missed it?" And he's like, "Nah, just discard whatever you had last turn. I trust you." And then my man DJ actually discarded the card that like. He's like, damn, it sucks to discard this. Like, random was probably going to be better for him, but it is also like, it's honor system, man. He's like, I trust you. Yeah, on stream in front of everybody. I trust you. Are you going to be that guy? When no one can tell, are you going to be that guy? Turns out, I think DJ was that guy. I think he was a good guy. Honor system works. As long as you hold everybody accountable. It's soft accountability, right? Just like being, tying your name to your actions, I think, is enough sometimes. Oh, you know what, Muhammad? He paid for me to hydrate, and I have not gotten my water. I'll be right back. I owe my man a water. A little sippy sip. Ooh, don't do that. Don't do that. What am I becoming the blurry man? Chat. We are fancy. We're fancy. We got the bottled water. Hell yeah. The big Edens, dude. I missed it. What was our top deck, King? Oh, he just has this summoner. Does a whole bunch of nothing. Marlboro and Witch with no hand. Oh, for you? Your mean top deck? Oh, yeah, brother. Honestly, I was like, he might be in a tough spot. He literally needs the Marlboro. Draws Marlboro, and we're like, well, not to be those guys, but let's maybe switch tables. Eden is crazy, bro. Eden is absolutely wild. What a card. It gets too cheap these days, you know what I'm saying? Dabba-dooba-dabba-dooba. Alright. Look at how bright my face gets when we get on the results screen. Muhammad 7-1 over Tabitha at table 2. We had Anthony over Tyler 7-2 at table 6. Table 1, DJ 7-1 over Richie. We just saw that one unfolding. Alright, everything else is still cooking. So we've got JR versus Logan is maybe where we're going to go, because we haven't seen what Logan's up to, and JR had to buy round 1. Okay. You spoke it into existence? Hey man, you know? Muhammad, I want you to know I've got this, drinking this water. Just for you. I'm peeling my roommate's name off the water. I just realized I don't need to... I'm sharpening my roommate's name off the water. Just for you, King. I think literally everybody in this room knows my roommate, but you know what? He didn't ask to be doxxed on stream. I guess I could just pour this into a glass. You guys don't need me. Wait, you're still not on stream? You're not still on stream? No, we changed the names, brother. Look, there you go. Count the latest stream? It's not. We switched tables when the writing was on the wall. Oh, now I'm drinking water and huffing fumes, dude. I'm like see all the... I'm like... I need to go back to I need one of my cups. I need one of my cups. There it is, man. Give us a hint about the spoiler. Give us a hint about the spoiler. I'll think about it. I'm doing alchemy right now. I'm pouring. Emptying this water into my... Now, the real ones will know, dude. Into my Tanner's cup. Okay? Shout out to the Kansas City Crystal Cup. And shout out to Tanner's Chicken Lips. Give us a hint about the spoiler! What do you want to know, Greg? Your pick. What kind of hint would you like? Is it a forward or a backup? It's a special kind of forward. Oh, we're gowing our Kalu, brother. It's getting real. It's another Mono Water Monsters player. I didn't even pay attention to what was happening here. We're a unicorn enjoyer. Interesting. Going for just like the cheapest bounce and then figuring it also has a second mode that's not a bad neutral, dude. Monster confirmer? Maybe. Maybe. Hitting him with the hand. Hitting him with the Magneto hands, dude. Old Zonde. We're trying to... yeah, so we're trying to Montleonis these guys into play nice and speedy like. And we're just going to go ahead and cancel that with this Leviathan. And no. Table 5, Greg, 7-2 over Brendan. Fetty, 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 yes, everybody, pussy, yes. Oh, baby. We got the Chief El Jefe, dude, with 2 counters on, getting ready for takeoff. Absolute terror. Absolute terror. When you've got this guy just cranking the counters on the other side of the table and you've got a whole other board you still have to deal with. Too good. Too strong. The first ever summon that's a forward? No, no, no. It's a limit break card. It's a limit break card. It's a limit break card! But it is a forward. Of course. We don't have any summons or backup limit breaks yet. I'm not that cool. I don't get to show you one of those. I don't get to show you one of those. Final Fantasy 13 Limit Breaker. They sure do love printing 13 limit breaks. Yeah, this is true. It's true. You think they need to explore that space, brother? They got... Here's the thing. They have to figure out limit break cards for every set for the rest of the game. They got plenty of time to figure all that out. That could be like an entire gimmick for a set, bro. Like, they don't have to worry about that yet. What kind of summon would be balanced limit break? I mean, pretty easy, brother, right? Like, it could just be something that says you could only cast it on your turn. Or something like as restrictive as a card like Eden or something like that. That's like really highly specific. I mean, there's there's 1,000 ways to balance cards. You just have to not do something egregious. Alright, let's see. Birth of a God, we can let that one ride. The staff rolls where we gotta pull the plug on this bitch. There we go. Alright. Just having something you always have at instant speed is kind of crazy. Yeah, but not if it's something that, like, isn't good. Like, yeah, it's just the same way having a forward you always have on your turn to play is crazy, bro. Like, in the context of how crazy the mechanic already is and the fact that it just exists in the game, it's really no crazier than an instant you can play at any time right now. They would just make sure that its effect is, you know, takes that into account. You get something like this, dude. Dude, anybody who needs this card, bro? Because I sure am not gonna play it. Oh man, it looks horrible on the green screen. Who needs this Leviathan? Look at this guy. Who needs this card? Because, man, I'm not gonna play this summon. It's so specific. Honestly thought when we got Tonberry as limit break, we'd have limit break monster cards. Oh, like Tonberry and Tonberry Cactar, you mean? They should explore category 14 limit break because that's an unexplored space. There you go. Somebody who really is looking for the old... Somebody's really looking for the category they love, dude. I don't blame you. They did finally give us some Final Fantasy VI limit breaks. They gave us the Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia ones. The Locke and the Cellas. Or not Cellas, Terra. Man, I missed that game, man. And that's Stockholm Syndrome talking, I'm sure, but I missed that game. I wish I could at least just, like, fire it up and do the content that I didn't finish, or, like, the stuff that was in the game, like, you know what I mean? With all my characters built up. There's a group of people trying to make like an offline recreate or version of it, like with all the like files and stuff pulled from people's devices. We'll see, man. I don't know. They keep saying soon, and who knows? Opera Omnia was neat. The monetization was whack. Yeah, the thing is though, I mean, so I'm not gonna say I never spent on it, but let me tell you, compared to like any other thing that I played, especially for every year leading up to the last like year of the game, it was actually really free to play friendly. Oh, that's what you mean by it was whack. What do you mean I can play for free basically entirely, but I can also pay $50 for a skin? Yeah, that's pretty much what it was like. Like, I was like, why would I just want a costume for this character? Of course I don't want that. But if people do want that, I mean, good for them. Let them support the game I like. Yeah, I guess there weren't enough people buying. I don't know, man. Maybe that was the problem, was that you could actually play the fucking game. Yeah, the gacha wasn't too bad. Yeah, I got everything. If I knew, the thing that helped was like people did a really good job being like, oh, this is what's coming. Like this character is gonna change them, and like you're gonna want to pull for this person, and so you could plan around that stuff pretty easily. Yeah, I agree with that too, Greg. I mean, I'm an adult here to spend my money. You know, I'm not pretending I'm not. You might have spent $28,000 on Final Fantasy Brave Exvius in the 10 years it was active. Okay. There are some things I just wouldn't tell people, you know? That's true, Kurt. They made that whole thing like a full game, man. The gacha for it was pretty good, Clint. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Again, like I said, it's probably a bit of Stockholm Syndrome talking, but I love that game, man. Yeah, we got the fucking Cactoroni spin on that one. I don't blame you. Alright. These guys are still cooking. We're trying to Mon Leonis and Minwoo and Cloud. So this is pretty powerful, right? Because Cloud's going to snap one of these guys off, and then Minwoo is going to get the... Minwoo is going to get that haste. We already have 3 cards in our hand, so we are going to be able to wipe the board, even though it's going to be some mutually assured destruction here. Pretty neat turn here. It's going to happen. The fights, dude. All right, that's it, dude. Exactly. They were really fun turn-based fights because they did feel like a puzzle. They felt like I felt like there were so many fights where I would like just clear it, or I'd have to play really carefully and tight to clear it, or I would have to. Dude, you know what I really liked? I really liked the like insanely hard ones where you had to like pick characters and then they would lock those characters out, because it made you have to try like weird comps, and like I would constantly be like, oh, maybe these characters things would work together. Like it was really fun. I don't know, man. Give it back. The subreddit still has people like, again, talking about the game. And I was on there the other day and somebody posted this, dude. Oh my goodness. Heck yeah, dude. Wait, okay, so 13 days ago somebody posted one of the songs called Sparks, which was like the combat song from the game, and they said the memory of the city of Final Fantasy Opera Omnia still sparks in my brain. And I was just gonna put that on for you, but then I saw that somebody else posted 2 days ago the City of Final Fantasy Opera Omnia full BGM collection. And so I'll be downloading that, dude, for sure. Maybe we just are listening to fucking... Maybe we're just listening to the full BGM collection of Opera Omnia on the next stream. Oh, look at that. The staff roll just ended. So while I have you between, here we go, right? I'll take you back. Come with me. I can just hear my characters performing all their attacks right now, dude. I can hear it. Come with me. That's what's happening right now, dude. They're popping off. They're chaining. They're launching. We're launching right now. Question marks are flying. Arrows are pointing. I brute forced most of the fights with Kane and Arnea. They got so many free turns. Dude, Arnea was crazy. I brute forced so many of the fights with Terra, dude. Terra was wild. Are you kidding me? Terra would get a billion free turns and like constantly be capping out her damage. Meltdown, meltdown, meltdown. Dude, Terra was insane, dude. She was my go for sure. For sure, she was my go, dude. Every time she would get a rework, she would just be crazier, man. Dude, how about when General Leo was busted? General Leo was crazy for a minute there, dude. Or Agrius. God, fuck, I miss this game, dude. It made me care about characters I never gave two shits about, dude. Madoya! Dude, he knows. He knows. Madoya! Hell yeah. Oh my god, dude. Oh, take me back. Take Beatrix! Oh my god, what global debut character? The Japanese were so mad, bro. They were pissed. Because she was so cool. We never got Riku. Rip. Calgary. Dude, I liked all these characters. I liked the game, man. I don't know. I'm sure people feel that way about whatever Final Fantasy gacha they played. See, the thing is, I didn't play any of the other ones. I don't really play too many gacha things. That was kind of like the one I did, and then when it like shut down and like everything was just gone, I was like, oh fuck, why would I ever do this to myself again? This feels horrible. We're gonna activate, what are we activating Jekt with Unicorn? Because you can't bounce him back to hand. We're gonna like activate him, draw a card? Yeah, okay, activate Jekt, draw a card, sure. Cypher, Sephiroth, and Edge? Dude, yes. Yes. Orange debuffs, yes. Damn, man. Give me a fucking, what was the guy's called? What was the guy called? It was like Tom Berry something with the infographics, the crazy infographics. Give me an infographic, brother. Hook me up. Let me read all about a character right now. My man draws one card at the top and says, bro. I mean, you're digging with Unicorn, man. I know it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. My poor man, he just needs something. You got your limit break. Like, all 8 of your limit break is left, and we did a neutral Unicorn to draw a card. Where's 3CP Leo? Where's our Luna Freya play? What are we waiting for? Oh, there's only 2 cards left in our deck, and we Unicorn to see one of them. And so we know that of those 2 cards left in our deck, we should have Luna Freya for it guaranteed. Did I miss something? My man has 2 cards left in his deck and his entire limit break left? Tonberry Troop! Yes, thank you. Thank you. Tonberry Troop, man. That's the stuff. That's the stuff. Take me back. So I'm telling you guys, I think that there's a group of people trying to like revive that game in some like offline fashion. That'd be cool if they did it and it like made sense to play, but yeah, it'll never be the same. Even if they do that, it'll never be the same. It's gone. It's gone. DMCA'd, yeah, dude. Yeah, but who cares if it's DMCA'd? If it's offline and I can download it, who cares? Once it's in my pocket, dude. That's the problem. The problem is I wish I could launch the offline version right now. I don't need it to be connected to all the shit. I don't need the... You would... Yeah, you would download a car? I sure would. Don't copy that floppy. I know what you meant. Yeah, that they would shut it down, sure. But like, again... If it's like something I don't have to wait on whoever makes it to like release the things, if it's like somehow baked all in there in some kind of in some kind of complete package, or even pseudo complete package. Let me download it and just move on with my day, dude. Oh, we hit the Ash, dude. Love Ash. Got Ash. This is maybe one of my favorite cards, man. It's just so simple and clean and powerful. Easy peasy. And it's just a really fun way to reward. Like this guy too. I love this card. I love this card. I love this card. And I love Ingus. Because I think that they're such cool ways to design, encouraging you to play a mono deck without it being like heavy-handed. Like, because there's flexibility there. Technically, you can play this in a water lightning deck. A 2CP minus 8k, 9k is still a really good card. Dude, what's so funny, okay, so you're gonna go back and you're gonna watch this stuff, and you're gonna be like, you can be like, oh, I wonder what he thought about this deck. And you're like 3 cards in, and I was like, dog, is this a Leo deck? This is a Leo deck if I've ever seen one. I'm like, there's like a 4-drop and a 2-drop, and he plays the 5-drop to get the 2-drop, and I see the 6-drop in his hand, and then like a couple more turns go by, and I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm 100% sure that this is not a Leo deck. And then my man is just thinks he knows I'll be excited about this because it's mono water with Ash in it. Like, yeah, never mind. This the breadcrumb for me is definitely right here, and I'm like, I apologize to you or something. I'm like, Greg, I'm so sorry that I got it twisted and I got myself all excited about the wrong thing. Because you were right, I would be excited about this. And then you had to pitch 2 of them early, so you were just like fucked waiting for her the whole time. It's okay, dude. I still loved it. I still loved it. Eject to damage, and our backups are looking mighty slim over there because we cracked one from Mount Leonis, and then, ooh, there was the Lino Leviathan. However, draw pass, good game. Yeah, unfortunately, that's a deck out, folks. Right on time. Gonna rip her back out? What the fuck are we talking about? Sub-Zero's fatality, dude? That's a guy ripping someone's back out for sure. Back out of the break zone. Yeah, okay. Just trying to tear her skeleton out. Alright. Logan got that one 4-5. My man absolutely hanging in there. Okay. Do we have any dorps? Yep, coming in right now. A drop for Mr. JR. You got it, brother. No problem. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thanks for hanging. Sure, buddy. Oh, we got both detectives emojis in chat, dude. I love that. I love that Chris emoji, dude. It's still like all time. It's an all time. The best part is that was like literally him reacting live to like a play. Like somebody played some kind of card, he was just like, you miss him, where's he at? Well, fire up the latest episode of the RVA Returners podcast. We just posted it today. It's on soundcloud.com/RVA Returners. You can go to our, in the Discord, there's also the podcast, hashtag podcast channel. You can check it out there in the Returners Discord. Yeah, boot it on up. We've got, it's a nice hour and change of me and Mr. Adams. Dude, there you go, Kurt. The RVA Slugsy, the gambler, dude. That's like from day one, stream emotes. Day one. Kurt, cheers, brother. And my chicken lips. And my Tanner's cup. Here's to you, King. Alright. We are pairing the next round, folks. Moogle Woogle, glowing in the night. Holy! That's so loud. Why did that come through the wrong speakers? And so loud. Oh. We'll fix that real quick. Okay. Blast in the neighborhood, bro. Thank you, Tyler. I appreciate you, King. 55 months. Jesus Christ, where does the time go? Where does it go? Floats on by. Alright, we are in round 3 mode. I've got my drop. And we are moving on. We've got a nice even number of folks now. Okay, pairings are going up, folks. $8.50. Alright. Oh, give us a hint about the spoiler. Mr. Tyler, what would you like to know? The color of their hair? The color of their hair? It's just like pinkish color. It sure is. It's this pinkish color, and you know. Who knows, dude? 50-50? I don't know. I think there's actually more than that. There's not a whole lot of time left either, so I'll also say, you know, the 50-50 though is maybe, you know, a 50-50 split, implying something is half and half. That's kind of interesting. I'll also say there have been a couple cards tonight that I have expressed why I like them, and they kind of have a similarity to what's going on here. Alright, anyway, pairings are up for round 3. And we're going to go ahead into table 2 here, I believe, which is going to be DJ Brock versus Logan Palmer. We don't know what DJ is up to. Oh no, we saw a little bit of his Final Fantasy VIII that he's on tonight. We got Key versus Muhammad at table 1. So Key's on wall 7, Muhammad's on mono water. We just watched that one. So we're going to go to table 2 and try and catch a full Final Fantasy VIII game for you guys. Ritz is a good guess for the hair color, although we did say the character is from Final Fantasy 13. Now, I didn't play the second and third Final Fantasy 13 game, so who knows, there might be a character named Ritz in there. Alright, so player 1 on the left here, this is Logan, and Logan is doing some... he's doing the mono fire that we saw just before. He won that game on deck out there. And then we got DJ playing Final Fantasy VIII, and we saw him casting those dirty Edens against Richie earlier.
Now, hold up, brother, onto the heights it takes you.
You know? And we were talking about music, we were talking about musical earlier. There was definitely a band that I was in right out of high school. We covered this song. Just for fun, dude, but, you know, it's a lot of fun to play. Go into the sand and the dust and the sky. Go down. There's no better time for to do or to die. And we're getting close to the fucking like the grunting, dude. Like they're like,
You know. You know what, you know what, you know what, you know what, that you know.
yeah.
Fight.
I think Jack's in here. For sure Jack's in this deck. Dude, there are few surprises like playing Final Fantasy X and getting into the final fight and then just hearing this thing queue up and you're like, what? What? Moody just absolutely gets the summy we need. Bahamut blast him, and then the Moody stands up at attention. Bahamut, sir, ready for action, sir. Although we don't have any summons in our hand, nothing to cast it with, we do get the Moody back. Selfie coming in is able to search for a Final Fantasy VIII forward and add it to our hand. We know that the opponent is shields down. This is a mono fire deck with no cards in their hand. We're going to get as much value as we can out of this turn. We're going to search for... Selfie's going to get Renoa back to our hand. And that's it. Never mind, we're getting a little bit of value out of this turn. That's okay. I think it's fair. We've got... Depending on what our opponent's just top decked here. He's got the human. Oh, God, that's gross. Shoots the Selfie and draws a card. Oh, it's disgusting. That's one of the most perfect fucking draws we could have seen there. Oh, that's so good. So efficient. 3 CP backup to kill the Selfie and draw the card back to hand. Still can threaten the Ama or removal and kills the Selfie. Yikes, dude. Squall comes down. When Squall enters the field, we're going to search the top 3 decks. Reveal the top 3 cards. Oh, Chronotos! Salute. King, good to see you. Welcome to stream, brother. Welcome to stream. Been a minute. I hope all is well. Squall's revealing the top 3 of our deck, adding a category 8 card among them to our hand, and returning the other cards to the bottom of the deck in any order. And then we can pay 1 and tap, put Squall in the break zone, which of course gives us the opportunity to play another Squall, which is always nice because we got chock full of them. Play 1 category 8 character, cost 4 less from your hand, onto the field. There he is. We just listened to his theme song. It was a shame that he came out the second after Overworld was done. Otherworld was done, rather. But there he is. Jack. The father of the year. And he's escorting Squall to the discard pile as well, man. So I think, unfortunately, now... DG's got a lot of cards in his hand, but that turn... I know it sounded kind of silly. We were like, oh, we got to really push the advantage this turn. We did the Selfie, we got the Renoa back to hand, and then we just stopped. Maybe we should have searched something different with the Selfie, something that we could have played right away, or we should, if we didn't have the colors, to play the Renoa. Or we should have just played the Renoa out and gotten stuff back and continued the chain, because we needed to play out a bunch of stuff at once, because if we do one thing at a time, one turn at a time, Logan is going to be so happy to just slowly kill and mill, kill and mill, kill and mill. Look, Amaterasu now on the Irvine. Yeah, man, it's starting to look a little tricky here, because he got that turn, a breathing room. The boot came off the throat. He top decked the best action he could possibly have seen in such a situation, and we lost it all, dude. Poinix is going to just kill Renoa. Dude, this is looking... DJ, I'm so sorry that I televised this and put your name on it. This is looking rough for our boy up here. And Logan, though. Logan, the hero of the RV Returners Weekly. Logan is crushing his opponent with the power of Mono Fire. God, dude, guys. These are some cool colors. Huh? Fire. Ice. Fire and ice. Man, I like those colors. It's been a bit for sure, but I got the Twitch app on the TV now. Oh, I'm on the big screen. Let me out. How's it going? The demon! My man, stop, he's already dead. The fucking demon. Holy shit. Just points at Cypher and says, yeah, why don't you just go ahead and torch your break zone and I'll torch your guy, dude. Oh my god, that's break zone hate if I've ever seen it. The full dick on the table, 7-cost demon slam, and my man has got the time, all the time he needs for it. Oh, damage 3 with the Phoenix, and it's looking bad. It's looking bad for DJ. Sorry, DJ. Ooh. Oh man. Oh man. We love the demon to say no more. Yeah, the game is over. Okay, we got 4-cost squall here, mid-slash. If you control 4 or more category 8 characters, which we have exactly... Nope. We have 3. Well, it doesn't matter, because Squall's dead. Well, it doesn't matter, because 10k. He even tried, he hit him with the move to combat, question mark, and the opponent just goes... Irvine throwing the finger up for his tribal chief. Unfortunately, my man is gonna... The demon attacks, and it's all Jover, bro. We're gonna let this fucking guy stand? It's over. It's over. Alright, DJ, come on. Surely all your boys aren't watching from home right now as you get absolutely slapped around, right? Oh, the fucking demon. He says sniper. Oh my god, he named his job. I thought he was calling himself a sniper. I thought he was like, I'm a sniper. Demon, get him. Jack is gonna get in there, dude. Woo! Damage 5. Alright, DJ. It's time now or never. It's time now or never. You gotta do it. You gotta win. You just gotta win. Quick. Just win. Quick. Just win. Stop. You're about to lose. Stop. Just win. Change course. We're gonna need a couple Edens, dude. It's gonna be more than one. We're gonna need a few Edens. My man said earlier, he goes, I don't know why anybody plays Moomba over Eden, and he's finding himself in the situation right now where he would love... Oh, the taste of a Moomba would be so sweet. The taste of a Moomba would be so sweet. The thing is, you know, they have different strengths and weaknesses. Okay. So, Renoa, and we gotta pay 1 for Renoa, don't we? Fucking man. Fucking man plays Renoa for free. And I go, how is she free? And he replies, LOL, and then taps the back up. Oh yeah. Sid Waff is not a Final Fantasy 8 card. Because I'm so used to not playing against removal. What? But normally my opponents let me do whatever I want, bro. Selfie is gonna just juice up this Renoa, apparently. Renoa's gonna get in there, man. She's gonna dull all those characters. That's a big dull. Holy! And the Phoenix. Oh, we're just casting. We're just casting Bahamut on Renoa before she attacks. Oh no. Okay, we let her attack and then we did it. Sure, whatever. I think we're really just giving our opponent a little extra because why not? Because that's how good it's going for us. But technically, you know, we should have zooked it in prep. Selfie to the BZ, Seymour to the DZ, and this game is done nice and easy. That's it. Cleaned it up. That's Logan going to the finals, baby. Let's see what's going on at table 1. Logan to the finals. Alright, table 1's Wall 7 versus Mono Water, Key versus Muhammad, and RVA Chopper 9 in the sky. See, if I'm not on camera, you never knew that those helicopter sounds came from my mouth. You probably thought that was a real helicopter sound that I had sourced because it sounds so much like an actual helicopter. And now the kind of movie magic is ruined. Alright. Seymour's trying to freeze Gao, and he says, oh no, he's actually blowing Gao up. I was gonna say, he's a little tired of that guy turning other dudes into dudes, but no, he's actually just gonna remove him. Is this a block with the Chief? Oh no, we're moving the Chief to the break zone because we, are bouncing Gao back to our hand. Okay, I see it. Tros is going to hit the damage, and then Zidane's gonna hit the damage? Is that? Oh, this is GG. Okay, so this one's actually Key, so it's Key versus Logan. Guys, you can't make it up, man. Key versus Logan. If that's not a finals I've seen 100 times. These guys have been neck and neck at the top of the leaderboard many times over the course of the history of the RVA Returners Weekly, and here they will be meeting again in the finals. You love to see it. So we're gonna go ahead and see if there's any other tables to switch to. Otherwise, it's just about that time, isn't it? However, of course, we promised our players we would not do it without them. I got tagged. Oh, it dropped. Okay, no problem. Put the drop there for you. Done. Alright. So table 1 and table 2 are the only tables that have even finished. They're cruising, dude. Alright, table 3 is Kurt versus Tabitha. Let's see what's going on over there. Alright, let's get this game on the screen, see what we're missing over here. Table 3. We don't want that game. Alright. Butter-dee-dee, shabba-dee-dee-dee-dee. Tiamat is in play. You control 7 or more wind characters. That's not happening here. Tiamat gains can't be chosen by your opponent's summons or abilities. If Tiamat is dealt damage by your opponent's summons or abilities, it becomes 0 instead. When Tiamat enters the field, choose one character costs 5 or more opponent controls and break it. That's cool for just a 4-drop. He gains both of those things. If he's dealt damage, it becomes 0, and he can't be chosen by summons or abilities. I mean, he's got protection from damn near everything except Marlboro, which is kind of the problem, right? Alright, folks. What do we got? We got a Final Fantasy 13 Limit Break card confirmed. You wanted to know the color of the character's hair. I told you it was pink. This is a character that has not received the Limit Break yet. I don't think. And I'll tell you, this reminds me a lot of some other versions of this character we've seen, but in general, I think this is just going to be I think it's going to be a very well received little card for the Limit Break. I think it's an interesting thing to have on demand, balanced by the fact that it is within a certain color restriction, I guess is the way I would say it. That's not easily circumventable, but prompt-loaded damage. So this is the lads. We've seen Kurt playing the boys recently here, and it's been a pretty neat deck. Now, speaking of the boys, though, we've just got like dude, Noctis and Jack Harley are staring each other down from across the room. Jack Harley making the old fisticuffs, dude, getting ready to fucking plow, ready to throw down. Sarah? I don't know who Sarah is. There's no Sarah in Final Fantasy 13. Now there is Sarah in this deck. Where is she? Where's Sarah? Where is she? Where is she? So we got 2CB Silks in here? Height? Okay. Sophia. Oh, that's cute, because so you cast the Sylph, 2CP, you hit the thing and you draw a card. Same thing Brynhildr, you hit the thing and you draw a card. It's got the EX, pretty neat. And then Sophia says when you cast a summon, you could dull an active stop foe forward you control. When you do so, choose one forward, deal 5,000 damage. So that's kind of sick too, because you could just like finish off either of those summons and get the effect from Brynhildr, or just get the you already get the effect from the Sylvie. So that's very neat, very neat. A lightning that searches for an Odin. No, quite far off, unfortunately. Whoa! What have I just done, bro? I just minimized everything. I minimized it all. Can you see it in my glasses? Can you see the reflection of my glasses? I'm looking at my spoiler. Oh, maybe you could have. Who knows? It's okay. It's off. It's not on the screen anymore. This card might be interested how many of a certain element of characters you had on the field. It might even be interested in 2 different elements. What do I got? A drop? A dorp? Can't play round 4 tonight. Wife aggro, draw me please. Understood, brother. Good luck with the wife aggro. Hopefully you can stick around just long enough for the spoiler. Alright, let me get those processed though. Let's get those drops and dorps. No, I gotta get their results in first. The wife aggro got me. It's okay, man. It's okay. It happens. It happens. Happy wife, happy life. Go take care of her first and foremost, always. You know why? Because I would like to see you return next week. That's why. So you gotta go take care of that. Table 6, Brendan 7-2 over Tyler. Let's go. Alright, cool. So we got 3 other games still cooking. 3, 4, 5. So this is table 3 right here. Alright guys, so I told you I would give you an update. The pie question, they gave me the tally of what everyone has said so far as their favorites. And shepherd's pie is listed on here. That's like saying pizza pie. Like I said earlier, you can't tell somebody your favorite kind of pie is fucking shepherd's pie. Yeah, nice cottage pie. These people aren't very American. There's no cherry pie on this list. I guess maybe we're not trying to be very American these days. I don't even know anymore, man. Anyway. I got fucking cooked today? Brother, throw you on the Barbie because you're fucking toasted. The boys are here. Dad is here. We're just missing Prompto, our adopted robot. We need a little Prompto. We need Prompto pronto. Chaos Advent. Holy shit, is Hajmal. Name a jobber category. We're gonna say 15. Yeah, reveal the top 3 cards of our deck and add 2 characters of the name jobber category to your hand. And we hit Lael and Luso, unfortunately. We're dancing, folks. Hashimel seems bad. Yeah, I mean, add 2 characters for 2 CP. Interesting, right? But like, you have to spend this card and the 2 CP just to like replace this card and the CP you spent with 2 things, hopefully. So like, there's a quality update that you can argue for, but like, there's no way to really, there's no way that it is sensible to really manipulate or control this. And I do mean that including filling your deck with enough targets that this doesn't miss. You figure it's as Earth, you gotta be in Earth, maybe like category 7 or 14 or something, but I don't know, it seems a little, it seems rough. I'm glad other people are trying it so I can see it in practice and form a second opinion about it, right? But I think it aligns with my first opinion about it. Look at all these soft cards happening over here too, so. Wait, what are we, did we kill this guy? Or are we pretending he's dead or something? Oh, okay, we did kill him, okay. Oh, because he attacked and we blocked with the guy. Okay, sorry. They're talking in chat, which is great, but I just didn't see exactly what they're doing here. So we attacked into the thing. We blocked with Chaos Advent. We bring in the Bahamut, who is dark now. And Bahamut is going to enter the field for free and choose a forward the opponent controls and deal 8,000 damage. None of them are doing any kind of like protection on each other here, so when this enters, we should be able to kill a guy and then deal the point of damage. Yeah, so we're gonna put that forward into the damage zone, and then we're gonna deal a point of damage. And oh, it's Tiro! Pretty good. That's pretty good. Tiro gonna go ahead and search our deck for the missing boy for Noctis actually here probably. Or I don't know. We could get Noctis out of our limit break deck. We're actually going for Luso. Interesting. Yeah, I guess you can, if you already have the Noctis or something, or some way to trigger this Luso to do something. 4 cards in hand. A little Luso fight is pretty neat. Gladdy Daddy is going to attack as well. He is a large lad. He's a 10k brave. We're gonna take that one on this end. There's Sarah. For Muhammad, he was looking for Sarah earlier. What's something that you guys would like your limit break to be able to do that we can't do right now? Like an on-demand effect we don't have yet. Play a backup, wouldn't that would be nice. I would like that too. Play a monster from the break zone. That'd be sick. Like a Larketius limit break. See, Muhammad, they could do that. They would just need to make it like, it would be like imagine it's like a fire earth multi-element, and it has some kind of qualifier on what, like, if you have a certain something in play or a certain number of whatever or something, some kind of qualifier that doesn't let you just play any monster. It has to be like within a certain cost or a certain number of things you control or something like that, and then that would still see play, but it would not be like the kind of thing that instantly just like Giga breaks lightning or lightning water type decks. So I'd like my limit break to reveal the top 5 cards in my deck and play up to 2/3 cost characters. Well, that will not be happening anytime in the near future, I imagine. I guess so for like water, you want to play the monster from the break zone like a water deck, dude, for sure, obviously. I wish, but I don't think we're gonna get it that good. We've already got it pretty fucking good in water, dude. Luna, Freya, Leo, and Titus are crazy. Like, they're all three of them are just nuts. Back attack could be scary, interesting on a limit break. Yeah, it could be interesting. That could be cool. I don't have that for you either. There he is. There's Leo. All right, so we did have the Noctis. We had the Noctis. We play the Leo. Leo gets to do his thing. What is his thing, you may say? He gets to do a little fight. I love how we still have the fucking sample on these because they just never gave us the scans of the starters. When Luso deals damage to a forward, you can break it. When Luso reveals the damage to your opponent, select up to two of the two following actions. Sorry. Choose a forward, deal 3,000 damage, or choose a character in your break zone and add it to your hand. So Noctis says that when Luso comes in, he deals his damage to a forward, and then Luso says, well, guess what? I dealt you my damage, so you're dead, and just kills Bahamut, the king of the dragons. Turns him into a little sausage link. I take a 3 CP Evoker limit break. I mean, isn't that kind of like, I mean, it's not really, but Luso kind of is already, like, I don't know, I guess it's very different, but. Meath. Ooh, the Jack EX. At the beginning of the attack phase, is that the EX? Yeah. Choose a Sopho card in the bracelet and add it to our hand. Alright, well, I mean, if there's ever anything that we had to do, we could do it now, but I just think we're a little cooked. I think especially considering there's some attacks have yet to happen here. Alright, looking at the results channel, I still don't see anything from table 4 or 5. So we will keep our eye on those. Players have got 9 minutes left in the round. This is game on this one, so congratulations. Switching tables. Skip it, bow, bow. Skibidi, bow, 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 wow, 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 wow. Skibidi, bow, 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 wow, wow. I guess we didn't even really get to see what Anthony was up to tonight. We'll see it now. Anthony, what are you playing? Oh, he's doing some cool... Oh shit, he's doing soldier stuff. What? Now I'm kind of pissed I didn't get to see any of this. I mean, he's playing against Richie right now, which is a mono-win nightmare. Look at this shit, dude. He stole Zach, he stole Aerith. Is this oops all 7? It might be. I mean, there's the Noctis, obviously, but... It sure looks like it, man. Now, this is a deck that needs Hajmal in it. Not really, but... If it had something that like triggered off of a summon getting cast, that mattered, but nope, it don't have that. He's just vibing, dude. Thinking about Cat 10 with the 5 CP unit, drawing 3 might not be terrible. Oh yeah, the new one. There's a lot of interesting stuff with the new 10 guys, I think. Look at this, dude. Yuffie, soldier candidate. When Yuffie attacks, put a shuriken counter on her, and then you can throw him when she's blocked, which is her kind of her thing. Oh, look at these results. I closed Kurt versus. Okay, never mind. There it is. I was gonna say I closed that and I don't see them posting. He just posted it. Kurt. Richie says, "Yeah, I'm dead. Good game." And that one looks like it just wrapped. I think deck out was what happened there. Sorry, I didn't have the thing pulled up high enough. But he goes, yeah, good game, I'm dead. He's like, yeah, GG's. So I think Anthony got that one. Alright, that means we are done with our games for this round, which means it's time. Alright guys, final, what do we think? I guess, I mean, there's not been a lot of guessing. It's okay. I didn't have a whole lot of like crazy hints planned out for this one, but I've seen some people guessing. I've seen some wrong answers. I've seen some right answers. We'll get it up here on the board, but I promise this is a card that you will see. Does Fire Ice sound like a combination that anybody's seen on the table around them recently? I think I've seen that. That sounds like a pretty potent element combination. Oh boy, I wonder. Boom! Our spoiler for this set is Sarah! Dude, Sarah is a 5-cost Limit Break card that is Fire and Ice dual element. She has Limit Break 1, the best Limit Break cost. We love that. When Sarah enters the field, choose one forward. If you control 3 or more fire characters, deal it 5,000 damage. Okay, it's interesting. It's kind of got that like Iron Giant energy. Whoa, when Sarah enters the field, if you control 3 or more ice characters, your opponent discards a card. Discard in the Limit Break with a little bit of the restriction on it here, right? You got the multi-element, but she counts obviously herself as both fire and ice, and it's Limit Break 1 only, man. So I think this thing is right where it needs to be. It's a really nice card. The fact that you get to play her as the third character. You only need 2 fire and 2 ice characters on the field before you roll into this limit break for a 5k, which is a pretty good removal by itself, but easily a piece of something else, and the discard on demand in the limit break. I mean, I'm telling you, I think this card is neat. What do you guys think about Sarah? And let me get this posted in the Discord. This is our angel, dude. Our girl this set, Sarah. Pasting it here. Yeah, think about how well this slides into things like the Axstar decks, the Warriors decks, the Fire Ice Warriors we've been seeing a lot recently, the priming decks. The fact that it's one limit break too, so you can play this really easily with other limit break cards to get to the number if you needed to, is interesting. But yeah, this is gonna be a snooze to meet the requirements for this card. The fact that it's 3 and not 4, and the fact that it's characters and counts itself, it's just right for this to see some play, man. I think this is a really neat card. Yeah. And yeah, you probably have Axstar on the field and you play this, so you really only need like 1 dude. Yeah, of each color or something, but still, man, I think it's pretty easy. Despite it being a dual element, like, I think it's easier in a couple ways than, what's his name, Ultima Weapon. But it's also LB1, yeah. Quite surprising, I agree. Quite surprising. Alright, so that one's going around. You guys all have that. Yeah, it's an LB1 and it makes them discard, bro. Yeah. And, alright, ready? Are you guys ready for this one? She can choose herself with the first effect. If you really want to be that guy, dog, you could do this 3 times in a turn. She can shoot herself for 5k, bro. Let's talk about it. When she enters the field, you can point at herself, and you can resolve the second one first, and you discard the card from their hand, and then you shoot her for 5k. And then guess what? You go to your fucking limit break deck, and you play another Sarah from your limit break deck, and you fucking 5k her again. And then guess what? You go and you fucking get out of your deck, and you play another Sarah from your limit break deck, and you discard another card from their hand. Alright. Anyway, we've had our fun. Have some fun with that one. It's a cool card. Alright, anyway. Cool cards are cool. I like this card a lot. I think it's a cool spoiler. Thank you, Square Enix, for the opportunity to share a spoiler with you guys. And I can't wait to play this one. Can't wait for my locals to play her on an empty board at pre-release and be forced to shoot herself. Yeah, that's true too. This one's gonna be the old nothing is free. Just you know, shooting herself maybe not always a good thing in that situation. Yeah, some mandatory targeting there. All right, we have a finals to play. Let me get these up. Alright, can't play around for, got you, and he can't play around for either, got you. Okay, so we got Brendan out, and we've got Brian out, and then I've got the last round here. Alright guys, we're getting ready for the finals here. We've got Logan versus Key in the finals tonight. Key is on a Wall 7 variant, and Logan is playing Mono Fire. I think I typically give this one a Mono Fire. We'll see how it shakes out in practice. 13 is the best, says the Bird Turgler from from YouTube. Yeah, 13 has definitely got its fans, that's for sure. And has had some powerful synergies. Has definitely been a playable archetype multiple times in this game. Yeah. Alrighty, folks, we're going to the finals. It's up. It's up. Let's pull it up. It's up. We're here. We're ready to go. Oh, that's my fault. He dropped. I'm sorry. That is my fault. I done fucked up, folks. This is how it happens sometimes. I forgot to drop one of the people because I was in the middle of doing spoiler reveals and I messed up my turnaround. But, you know, hey. No excuses, that's my bad. I apologize. And we are going into the final game. Let's pop it on the screen here. Let's pop it on the screen here. Boom, boom, boom. Sorry, folks, just typing away, just typing away. Okay. Ooh, right into the culinary. We paid for it. Ugh, we paid for it. Alright, let me put the names on the screen, because the game's on the screen. Over here, we've got Logan, as always, on the left. Let me fire that one up. And player 2 on the right, we've got old Key returning to the top tables. And returning to the weekly, it's good to see him back. Playing Wall 7. Now, he's had a lot of success on Wall 7 this season. And last season, sorry, and a couple seasons now, since the card's been printed, really. We've been seeing him playing a lot on the weekly to great success. Lots of different builds. Seymour, of course, is a little terror that gets added into these decks these days. And we're seeing, look at this. There's a Fire Ice Lean to Key's deck. It's one of those decks that would really appreciate the Sarah card that we just showed off tonight. So, I mean, again, I think that card's going to see a lot of play. I think that card is going to be on the table frequently enough, dude. More frequently than my recent spoiler of Arden. Although, I did love that Mono Lightning deck that we were popping off with the last few weeks from Logan with the Arden in it. And how many cards he was drawing. Really making that card sing. Warm my heart. Love that. Alright, so what we're looking at here, oh no, woo, Zach is the one taking Cloud out, the irony, dude. We're going to go ahead and hit him for 3k with Zach Limit Break. Attack with the Axstar, attack to finish it, Zach then attack. Classic combo. Axstar is going to finish it off, deal that damage, and we go back over to Logan. So now Logan is disturbingly low on cards in hand and really needs to already be at the 5 backups because he needs to start taking advantage of things like Eject to trigger. He needs to force the wall protection for as cheap as possible. So if he can play a 1 CP Eject that threatens the Axstar, right, then he'll get that wall out of the hand if there is one there. He probably knows if there is or isn't. I was a little, I didn't quite catch the beginning of this game. But you want those kinds of efficient forces, like an Ash and Water, Eject and Fire. But with 3 backups, it looks like we're going to have to take another turn of taking it on the chin. And we can't afford that because Gilgamesh means the game is over. So instead we're going to play Cloud here. We're going to try to kill Axstar, and we're going to try to remove the cards of the Breakstone that are most likely to let Gilgamesh activate as a win condition here. So we are choosing Zeromus and Cyan from the Breakstone. Wait, are there? Wait, he put the Zeromus back in the Breakstone? Hold on, what's going on here? Okay, Cyan and Zeromus. Okay, we left the Warrior Light in there. Interesting. We took the Cyan. Oh no, he just used the Warrior Light for the special to protect it. Okay, never mind. Sorry. So we targeted Cyan and the Zeromus. Then Key had the Warrior of Light in his hand, so he was able to use it to protect. Now Axstar is able to just kill the Cloud because we played another 3-drop. Brynhildr is 5k, but it's not enough to kill Zidane because we have so few cards in our hand, unfortunately. Going to put it on Axstar in case a second Brynhildr comes out off the top here, which would be... But no, it's a Wuklamot, and is this going to be a Brynhildr here? No, it's a Phoenix. Oh god, dude, this just ended in like 4 turns. We wrapped it up real fast tonight, folks. I mean, that's just how it goes sometimes. That's just how it goes sometimes. What do we need, like a Susano or something? Otherwise, we're just we're just cooked. And that's it, dude, right there. Just like that, dude. Key takes it this week. Congratulations to Key for taking it with Wall 7 this week. Love to see that. It's still as good as it ever was, dude, and getting better with things like access to even more interesting multi-element limit break cards. So let's look one last time at what our spoiler was tonight. Zidane, baby. Zidane getting it done over there. I'll tell you, man, Zidane is a hell of a card. He always has been, man. I don't think he ever got worse. I think we just got bored of playing him, you know what I mean? And Wind saw less splash, less prevalence, but very nice, Key. Very good return to form tonight. Crushing it with Wall 7. Congratulations. And we were just saying your deck could benefit from cards like this in the limit break because you were playing so few. Even though so few characters were on the table, rather, you still had more than enough Ice and Fire characters to activate this card, so very cool. Alright guys, that is it for us this week. Congratulations to Key for taking it. Thanks everybody for tuning in for our spoiler stream. I hope you liked Sarah. Thanks again, Square Enix, for giving us a chance to share this spoiler with you guys. It's always a pleasure. can't wait to try this card. Can't wait to hit Dreamlike Oceans when it comes out next month, dude. March is almost here. It's here in just a few days. Just a few days, baby. We're in March. And I can't wait to play and get into the new set. So thank you guys all so much for stopping by. And we'll see you next week. Same bad time, same bad channel. You know the drill. Until then, bye-bye. Bye now. Toodles. Listen to the new episode of the RVA Returners podcast. SoundCloud.com/RVA Returners. Bye.